Good morning to your afternoon, sports fans. This is WTT Dudes Level Up Sports Team, and we have Zen Master Zay in the building with us this morning. And before we get started, we just want to send a special prayer out to WTT Sports Team. He couldn't be here today. He had to step out. His wife got in a car accident. So definitely send the prayers out to the family and try to stay locked into the show as we came here for. We're gonna start off this morning with a little bit of NFL and then jump into the college. How's it going this morning, Zen Masters?
I'm good, bro. How you doing, family? You all right?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good, man. And you know how things go all of a sudden. So just trying to move and groove through it all as well. And with these NFL playoffs, I think this has been one of the most exciting playoffs we've seen in a few years. Seeing some young superstars and back switch teams and Stafford and Jared Goff. And when it comes to those two players, I would say the first game we're going to talk about is the Rams and the Eagles game. And this game was a pretty good game. Eagles came out on top 28-22 over the Rams. And when I say everything that you could ask for in this game, you got it. Barkley, Hurts, the weapons that the Ram have in the backfield as well as at the receiver. And we've seen a young defense as well in years to come that I think will be also tough. What was your thoughts on this Rams and Eagles game?
Man, it looked like Saquon deserved that MVP. That's all I know, man. We ain't really seen no running back come into the playoffs and do this in a while, bro. You know, he done carried it over, but like, man, the Eagles, I picked them to make it to the Super Bowl. I don't think they playing a little one dimensional on offense, bro. They gonna have to clean up that passing game a little bit, for them to really make it to that Super Bowl. But Saquon, bro, that's the biggest thing I got from this game. That boy Saquon is a bad boy, bro. He a bad boy.
That boy back. Good morning, Parlay Poe. How's it going? Good morning into the afternoon, man.
What's going down?
And you got you Michigan now, man. Big Blue Nation. It's the off season. You can tell. Yeah. It looked like they might as well brand you as an ambassador at the university in that big house. The way you look.
Yeah, ain't no off season, man. We working.
That's what's up, man. What's your thoughts on the game? This Eagles Rams game we had yesterday.
Stafford ain't look comfortable. They made it uncomfortable for him, and then he had some key drops. It was snowing. Like you said, you playing at home, them elements, that mean a lot.
Yeah.
The elements mean a lot. That's what home field advantage is about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
It mean a lot. So with that being said, Eagles took care of their business, but I still don't like the way Jalen Hurts looked. I don't like the way he looked, man.
Man, I would say the same in ways because the crazy thing, I thought even when he got that first touchdown that he seemed like he was moving slow motion, fast. But just seeing him get the win, and like you said, as far as in Stafford, he didn't look as comfortable as that weather played a big factor in that second half as the game progressed. And the Eagles, man, they, like you said, their master Saquon is doing something we haven't seen from a running back in the playoffs in a while. And for him to still do what he do on a consistent basis, week in, week out, it's like you can prepare for him, but you can only hope to contain it because he's gonna do what he do. And there's no stopping Saquon as we've seen.
Donnell said something.
What's going on, Donnell? Good to see you in here as well. He said the Eagles changed their game plan up and they're going with power football with Saquon running that ball just continuously and even Hurts catching that ball as far as in just catching it right off that hike and just running with the quarterback draw as we seen yesterday. So, they put their big money makers on and they made them play yesterday.
They got the best line in the NFL.
Yeah.
They have the best line in NFL, so I would go with power ball. I would do the same thing.
I agree.
You know what I mean? And then the one dude, man, Gainwell, he a switch up back. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like he faster than Saquon with
Saquon Barkley.
his hoe. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah,
but he ain't better than Saquon. So
right.
they got good switch up backs, man.
Yeah, and for him
Let me
to
turn my
be able
TV
to
down.
back up Saquon, they taking a lot. He taking a load off Saquon, being able to come in and change the game up with that type of speed as well. And for me, just watching this Eagles team, I think you can't get no better than that matchup that they have when it comes Eagles Commanders. A conference banger for the to go to the Super Bowl. I think we can't have a better matchup than that. And this next one, we had the Ravens and the Bills. And I told a lot of people earlier in the season, man, my thoughts on Josh Allen. I know he had to win games to really prove it. I think Buffalo being at home, but not having Zay Flowers was the big difference. I think in this game for Baltimore, I think this was a game they had to have Zay Flowers in order to win.
Man,
But what's your thoughts on this?
man, they need to check Mark Andrews' bank account after this game. Check his bank account.
Yeah,
Ain't no way he dropping balls like that, man. Mark Andrews, come
that's
on, man. All pro.
all pro.
Come on, man. Check his bank account.
From
He
what I
dropped that
know,
key 2-point conversion. He
yeah,
dropped a wide open. Wasn't nobody around him in the when it was like third down, 3rd and 5. He dropped it.
yeah,
Wasn't nobody around him.
at
You know
all.
what I mean? Oh man, defense came. They stepped up when they had to, man. They stepped up when they had to get that last stop, to be on that last drive where Lamar he showed something. He
Right.
showed something. He ain't tighten up. He ain't do
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah,
The winner of this game is gonna be MVP, and I think they're gonna give it to Josh Allen now.
yeah. I think you said it right. I think because the fact that Josh Allen has beaten Lamar Jackson when it counts, as we see, and then he beat Patrick Mahomes when a lot of eyes was on him in that game, and they really throttled the Chiefs in that game. Score didn't give us no doubt of what they really did in that game, just my opinion. But Josh Allen continuously just willing these Bills, and it's a young team. So I think they're giving him even more credit for him to be a young team. And Bernard just made a great play, man, as well. Andrews not catching the ball. What's your thoughts, eh? I just think Andrews wasn't an all pro yesterday, man. Definitely.
Man, you could lie to blame in multiple different places, man. I felt like the Ravens lost that game more than the Bills won it. Just too many mistakes, bro. You
Yeah.
can't you
Yeah.
can't have that many mistakes in no playoff game, and you on the road.
Yeah.
I mean, like the turnovers Lamar had in the first half to the drop that Derrick Henry had. I mean, they was bottling Derrick Henry up in the first half, two alone. So it's like nothing was really going right for him, bro. And for them to lose by 2 points and still have a chance to win the game, it was like that was a blessing in disguise for him in the first place. You feel me? Because that game
Yeah.
could have been way more out of hand than it was, bro.
Right, right. Donnell said two crucial games for Lamar Jackson. One against KC and the second mishap was yesterday. And I think when we talking about the MVP with these quarterbacks of this class and these last few years, the big game is what really counts. And for him to beat, you know, Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson in the same season when it counts, I think now he have to beat Patrick Mahomes in order to get it. Because I think it's his to lose now. That's just it's just tough right now. Saquon is doing what he is doing as well. But Andrews, big play by Bernard as well, definitely in that game. Stripping that ball. And I notice a lot of players get that from your boy, Parlay Pope. Popping that ball out, man. Your
Yeah.
boy, him and his brothers, I think they've made that a thing now. And what's your thoughts on that even? Do players got to know and prepare for stuff like that? Because I think that was a great play on Bernard's. I don't think Andrew seen that coming. He didn't secure the ball at all.
You gotta prepare for that play, man. Everybody doing this to happen the thing. They
Yeah,
tell you when you a holder of the ball, receiver, tight end, a running back, they tell you tuck that thing up and hold it up high like this.
Yeah.
Unless you coming through the middle, you cover it up with two hands.
Right.
You know what I mean? But when you running that ball, you tuck it up high. If you're a running back or a receiver, the side the ball should be on the side of the sideline. So if you're running towards the sideline in this ball, you're supposed to switch it. So you know what I mean? If that do happen, they go out of bounds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're not using fundamentals. You know what I mean? These is fundamentals taught to you when you probably in Little League. You know what I mean? But they just doing it. You know what I mean? Like Lamar lost the ball. Well, like you said, Zay, he lost the ball on it was a high snap first. You know what I mean? So that was messed up from the dribble. The play was messed up from the dribble.
Yeah.
Being Lamar, he tried to make the play. You know what I mean? Tried to make the play, got spinned around, fumbled, and that's when they picked it up and tried to run it back. And Hill, that's what Hill tried to do.
Yeah.
He'll try to hit the ball out after they came, but dude had it tucked. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, these fundamentals, man, you supposed to learn that. But like you said, the weather and everything could have played. You know what I mean? Like could have played a big problem, but you can't drop the ball. These big games, you can't do that.
These big games, man, you gotta secure that ball, man, and I think that just different. I'm not gonna say differentiates, but shows, prime players and players that's not gonna get to that championship type game. So, I mean, that's what we have. It. The young Knox did his things, and Andrews didn't. So,
hey, and another thing, bro. It seemed like James Cook had a big run every time they needed one yesterday, dog.
Yeah.
Every time.
Definitely. That's why I like Cook.
I'm about to say I like Cook. Cook decent, man.
Yeah.
Cook decent.
Man, he was I think that's Dalvin Cook's brother too. That played for a few years. That's his brother. That played. I think he was out of South Carolina. Then I forget what other school he played at. I think Georgia.
Did he play at Florida State? He didn't play at Florida State?
Nah, he only played, I want to say he played one, like he came and he left, transferred. And he was at Georgia. So he really had his stint, I want to say at Georgia, South Carolina. One of them schools he really had his stint to where he started doing this thing.
Yeah, because that's why they wear that number 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of them had that number 4. You know what I mean? Like
for sure. And then for those tuned in watching this, man, we appreciate you all taking time out your day, your afternoon to check in with us and see what's going on. And we definitely got the goodies for you. Because we talking that Notre Dame, Ohio State today. It's the big game tonight. We got Zen Master in here. We got Parlay Poe up there with the Go Blue. And he always talking this stuff. And it's a lot to say about this. We know Brother Donnell, he is all straight up Ohio State. What is your thoughts and who is favored to win this game? We're going to come at you live, Zen Master, because this is your day. We're going to give you your flowers. Your boys in the national championship. And they've been taking on a mighty tough road. What's your thoughts, Parlay Poe?
It's Ohio State to lose, man. It's Ohio State to lose. It's no way I'm going to the national championship and want to be runner-up. There's no way I want to be runner-up. I'm talking about everything have to work in this game. If something ain't working, you got to try something else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like quick. You know what I mean? Like boom. If something ain't working, you got to try something else. This is the last game, bro. It's seniors on both sides. Yeah. Notre Dame and Ohio State. Man, and them seniors from Ohio State never beat Michigan, but that's another thing. That's just a totally another thing. You know what I mean?
See, listen, I love it, man. And I'm not talking about Mickey D.
Listen, but Ohio State had to do it. I'm talking by any means necessary. They have to get. Look, everybody talking about Junkin. I'm telling y'all, man. 32 need that rock tonight.
Trade money.
He need that rock tonight, man.
Yeah.
Because you already know what they doing. Look, it's been a blueprint to stop number 4. Unless y'all put this dude in motion. You know what I mean? Y'all just got him sitting out there at the number 1 receiver. See what you do, you got to put him in motion where it'd be hard to double him, but y'all
Right.
not doing that. Y'all
Yeah.
putting number 2, which is number 2. He is stud too. He definitely is stud. That's why he is the real key today. I will go to number 2 tonight, and then have all their focus on number 4, and had number 2 kill him. Had
Right.
number 2, Junkins he gonna get some run, but number 2 and 32, them the keys tonight, and y'all's offensive line.
Yeah. I think I agree, man. I think Ohio State the route that they've been on when it comes to this playoff, to have the season that they've had, taking a 4th straight loss and not getting them golden pants from them boys up north. I think that kind of made it. I think that put some steam in them. Just watching them over these last few weeks, I think that's put them on a whole nother level, to where people think that just because they can't beat Michigan, that they're not this team. And they showed me and proven me wrong. And I've said that about another big team in Penn State, but this Ohio State team, to knock off the teams they've knocked off on this path, I haven't seen this before. And these are some good teams that they're knocking off. You're talking about Heisman, possibility quarterbacks, running backs, the whole nine. They've knocked off some great teams. So it's theirs to lose. And what's your thoughts, Zen Masters? Hey, you the Buckeye fan. We coming at you. It is prime time tonight. Your Buckeyes on the clock, and it's about 6.5 hours, 7 hours till kickoff. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, we got a lot of questions coming up about this game, so I'm just going to stay on topic with this question. I mean, we favored to win the game. Everybody know that. The whole country know it. So, I mean, it's just about preparation, and going in and playing loose.
I agree. I like that. We got a comment.
He getting it straight to the point. You ready to play, ain't you?
He said
absolutely.
Yeah, I know. He ready to get that game war. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I need. Hey, Poe. I need a natty, man. Last time we was there was back in 2020-21 season. We got banged on, so it's time to get you one. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. I definitely feel that.
Donnell said the Bucks favored by 8, so he said they have to come to play fast. They got to come out fast, defensively as well as offensively. He said he think the key will be killing them in the flats with the receivers, and then our receiver have to command much respect. They command much respect, meaning the double team on, Smitty and Ibuka, Tate, all of those receivers. So, yeah, he got to get the ball out the backfield, but I think he has to get the ball to Trey. He got to get the ball to Trey to start, open up that pass game, because I think that Notre Dame has a, knack for possibly peeping in that backfield at times. And I think the way Ohio State's run game is, if they do that, they definitely can find a way to get over top of that Notre Dame defense. And we see the talent they have, man.
David and Goliath, man. Notre Dame missing 5 starters on defense.
This is a big,
They're missing 5 starters on defense. So this is Ohio State's game, man.
Yeah.
Especially on the shoulders. If it get to that passing game, Elements ain't gonna play a difference. They in that dome. So Will gonna have to do his thing. But on the other end, if we talking about Notre Dame, their quarterback gonna have to run the ball when he have a chance.
Yeah.
Because because Notre Dame's like their receivers is really not like that. You know what I mean? But they got a nice tight end, and they focus on their running backs. Because they're gonna try to do the same thing with Ohio State. They're gonna try to run the ball.
Yeah.
They definitely gonna try to run the ball. You know what I mean? And Ohio State gonna be ready for it. I'm telling you, key for Ohio State, man. Notre Dame, they're gonna have to find out where Downs at. Dude is gonna have to find out where Downs at. You know what I mean? Because he's sitting right there in the center of that defense, man.
Yeah.
So he know how to play football. Downs is a football player, man. He know how to play. So he had to be the key. See where he at and see where these ends at. Sawyer and 44.
Right. And then both teams Like you
Yeah,
said, both teams have a good defense. Which defense has the best chance to slow the other offense? You
yeah.
just said Downs. I think that's the key. And
Downs
then
and
on the other side of the ball, I think Watts and Wise. I think
yeah,
Watts and Wise. I think them two definitely have to key in on what happens because if you blink, I think Howard's going to take every opportunity to get Smitty the ball without a doubt. He's going to throw it. It don't matter if it's triple coverage tonight. He's going to try to get him the ball when in doubt because he know that's his
you
go-to.
know, that's what I'm saying. That if he had that thing, it is gonna be bad for him. He don't have to do that.
Right.
I'm telling you,
Right.
number two was the best receiver before we was talking about Smith. Number
Right.
two was the best guy. So
Right.
you know what I mean? Everybody went from dude like he declined just because number four rise. That don't mean Abuka declined. You know what I mean? He's still him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's still him. He gonna if they put Booker in the slot, he gonna be matched up on the safety, or they don't even run a safety or a linebacker. Get it
Yeah.
to number two, man. That's
Yeah.
gonna be the mismatch. I'm trying to tell you all night. It's gonna
So
be the
then,
mismatch. Ohio State's receivers on them ends, man. I mean on them slot corners, whatever, and them linebackers, whatever. That's gonna be the big play. Number 17, he about to play a big game. He about to play a big part because once they see that coverage over top of Smitty, you know what I mean? I ain't even gonna look at him no more. Soon as I see him roll that coverage over to number four, I'm
yeah.
not looking at him no more. I'm looking at my inside guys now. You know what I
Right.
mean? Especially number two. Number two gonna get drafted high. He a first round receiver. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody talking about that.
Abuka.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like I will get the ball to him. You know what I mean? Make him the priority right now. You know what I mean? Like make plays for him because he's gonna be in the slot receiver. He's gonna be lined up on the dude that's not talented as him. You
Right.
know what I mean? So that's what I
For sure.
say.
But what's your thoughts on that, Zen Master? Both teams have a really good defense, so it seems like Ohio State's defense, which defense has the best chance to slow the other's offense? Seems like it's Ohio State's defense having a better chance because the fact that Ohio State have that many weapons. What's your
Yeah,
thought, Master?
this a no brainer, bro. My defense, Notre Dame has no chance of winning this game if they don't score more than 17 points. That's the goal number, 17. And I don't see no weapons over there for real, other than that running back and that quarterback when he decided to tuck and run. That's the only thing they got going for them. So they're not scoring more than 17 points tonight, unless they come out and they pull out some specialty plays, like they did in that Georgia game with like a possible fake punt that get off, or they're gonna have to pull some stuff out of the hat, like
Right.
to get to that number. That's the sweet spot, though.
They went back in the
17.
archives. They time banded and brung Rocket back, man. Brung Rocket Ismail and Tim Brown back, man.
You know they got something in their
they
book.
went they went the time vault and brung them two dudes back, man.
Yeah. Speaking on that about Riley Leonard's legs, is Riley Leonard's legs the key for Notre Dame's offense in this game?
He definitely had to use them, but he ain't the key. You know what I mean? Like, dude, you putting too much on him, man. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like, I don't like how he throw the ball for real. I don't like how Riley Leonard throw the ball. His legs is good, but I don't like how he throw the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they gonna be all over, dude. He got to
Okay,
take off though. When they rushing, he have to
Yeah.
take
You
off.
got to
He
go.
can't
Yeah.
be back there patting the ball.
man, listen. Y'all remember in the end game movie, The Avengers, when Doctor Strange looked at Iron Man and he said, "1 in a million shot, we got a chance to beat them dudes," and he pointed at Iron Man and said, "One. This your one chance." His legs is the only chance they have of beating us. He has to run 20 times. If he don't run 20 times and have close to 100 yards, there's no chance because they don't have nothing on the outside, bro. They don't got nothing. It's like they remind me of Penn State kind of with less weapons. They just don't got enough offense, bro.
They don't.
Cool.
They don't. Not at all. Not
Man.
at all.
It just my thoughts on it. I was thinking that it would be the fact that the offensive line, like the offensive line, gotta, I don't know, they gotta have the game of their life. They got to have a game to where after this game, they sitting back saying, "Oh, he's the number one draft pick. He's the number one draft pick." They got to have that type of game in order to have the success against this Ohio State defensive front. I just think the way y'all been getting pressure at times in these last few games has been totally different than any other team as far as in just getting that pressure on a QB. You haven't been putting a lot, but when you put the pressure's there, even with the 3 or 4 man front. And then Donnell said, "We as the Bucks have problem with the 7 man front. They bring in the 2 tight ends, and that's why I said that's why I feel like it's on their offensive line, knowing that's how they play, bringing them 2 tight ends with that heavy run game and love. But I just think that difference maker will just be that.
Donnell, I disagree with your comment. Michigan and Penn State is the 2 teams we faced that did that. And it wasn't the defense. The defense did their part. It was the offense in them games that made them games close and eventually losing to Michigan. It was the offense. It wasn't the defense.
Cool. Nah, I was my bad. I was looking at my phone. Man, as the prayers got answered, man, WTP Sports dudes, his wife is good. He just texted us in a group, said arm and thumb is sore. So we're glad to hear that she's doing okay. And we know he'll be in the stream later on if we get something going. But on to the next question as well. And we appreciate you again, Donnell, tuning in, and those that's tuning in, watching this as we talk about the big game tonight with the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Should they try to establish the run? We spoke about this in Trey. Should they try to establish the run in this game or go with the pass, as we say, has been the best thing for them smoking since cornbread down south? What's your thoughts on this one?
It's always established to run. I don't care what team I'm playing. I want to see if I can run the ball first before I just try to throw the ball around the field. Now, it depends on what they have in the box. Is they running because they can't run 8 in the box and then everybody man to man. You ain't running man to man on these Ohio State receivers, man. Come on, man. You killed your own stuff if you do that. So they're gonna have to run 2 high safeties with a safety over Smitty. You know what I mean? Like, so it's got to be try to run the ball first. I think they can get that off because they're gonna be running it too high, and unless they bring that other safety down to the box, and now everything 1-on-1 with the receivers. The only one being covered double is Smitty. I told you number 2 is arguably the best receiver. Smitty just big, you know what I mean, and he uncoverable. Yeah. But dude's pattern, watch Ibuka, man. Watch his patterns tonight.
That boy bad. That boy good.
Yeah. Watch his patterns tonight, man. Everybody, I don't care what team you on, bro. He probably giving props to Smitty, whatever, and all this. But he's saying to himself now, like, they trying to count me out too. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a first rounder. He got to be saying that. You know what I mean?
Liked him. He
got to be saying that. He like that's my teammate. But you know what I mean? I'm about to get off in this national championship game too. Right. You know what I mean? Like, and he going back to the huddle, looking at Will, like, bro, throw that ball to me, man. Right. I got this linebacker on me. You know what I mean? Like, I got this linebacker on me, man. Throw this thing. You know what I mean? Like, come on. The run is always going to be first, but they need to establish who they're going to be. You know what I mean? Who they're going to be. Like I said, this David and Goliath. You know what I mean? Ain't too much to talk about this game for real, man.
What's your thoughts, Dan?
Man, so Tennessee, then Oregon, we came out throwing the ball around. Woo woo. Then against Texas, we tried to establish the run. So I just think it just need to be balanced this game. You do 50-50, bro. Keep it as close to 50-50 as possible to start the game off. You know, if you run your first play, you run a run play, go ahead and maybe run one more depending on the success of the play, and then put them in play action after that. You know, you just got to be balanced this game, bro. We got so many weapons, bro. It need to be barbed wire. It need to be a death by 1,000 cuts.
Right. Dan, speaking of that, we've been hitting on it a couple times. Do you think they'll take a page out of Nebraska, Michigan, Texas playbook on the defensive side? I think that's what Texas did, of course. They're having a little more experience at that in that secondary for Texas made a difference. But I think they will take a page out of their playbook. I think they have less of a chance than Texas to shutting down the way Texas did. But you I, you could
Bruh,
shut anybody down for Ohio State if you feel like that's what you're doing. Somebody else is going to get 100 or possibly 200. That's just what it is with this receiving group.
this 3 games, he said Nebraska, Michigan, Texas.
Yeah,
Listen, if dude don't do something different in this game, he's not a good coach. Come on, man. These 3 teams that of course they're gonna try to take a page out of that book, man. We stopped him. He got to do something totally different. He can't run the same offense like that. He got to put number 4 in motion where he can't be doubled like that. You know what I mean? He got to be the decoy. You know what I mean? Like if I put him in motion, I see 2 dudes go with him. Come on, man. You motion to the left, I'm running right. Come on, man. He got to
Man,
do something. He got to do
I
something
wish
different.
I wish No was here so I could tell him about this question, man. This question is crazy. First of
so,
all,
you
our
know he's
offense
going to
ain't
be
even
looking
the
at it.
same
You could
offense.
talk to him. You know he's going to run it back.
Yeah, our offense ain't even the same offense from the Nebraska or the Michigan game. And when you rewatch the Texas game, penalties is the reason why we didn't score on 2 or 3 of them drives in the first half. So we should have really had more points. We were beating ourselves in that game. We were shooting ourselves in the foot. So when it comes to that type of stuff, bro, like that ain't the other team, bro. We gotta stay out our own way today. We gotta stay out our own way.
Gotcha. Donnell, he said we need to come out come out with a play script where we have in timing pass patterns. We on the ball, hurry up offense.
That
Yes,
ain't what
sir.
we good at though, Donnell.
Nah, I'm saying
That ain't
ain't
what we ain't necessarily good at speed, bro. We one of the slowest offenses in America when it comes to snapping the ball. You know, just stay in your regular rhythm. Don't get into this game and think you are something that you aren't. You follow the plan, bro. The plan works. We know the recipe. Just follow the recipe.
Will Smitty get his numbers?
it's national championship, man. You don't care about no numbers, man. You don't care
Yeah.
about no numbers. It's national championship. We win. They got to go out there and win. You know what I mean? I don't care if he had no catches. You know what I mean? They got to win the game. You know what I mean? Like, they ain't care about no numbers right now, man. This is a different game. This one game, man.
Yeah,
Right.
just
It
that
ain't no.
one.
This is one game. You know what I mean? Like, boom, 48 minutes. Let's get it. You know what I
I mean,
mean? Like,
if Notre
Right.
Dame was smart, bro, they would bracket Ibuka and they would bracket Smitty and make the run game beat you and make Carnell Tate and Will Howard beat you. That's what
But
I would do if I was game playing against my own team.
but
You
you
know
know
what
the
I mean?
crazy thing, yeah, the crazy thing is with them having that Xavier Watson, that corner Morrison, that's what I've been trying to figure out is what will Freeman do on the defensive side of the ball. Like,
Hey, I will put my best corner on Carnell Tate, and I'll have three dudes guarding Jeremiah Smith, and then I have 2 other dudes guarding Ibuka, and then I'll make them run the ball. You know what
what's
I mean?
going on? What's going on, WTP Sports dude? Good to see you in the building.
I'm good, man. How y'all? Y'all good?
Man,
Yeah.
we
Hey, I
feeling
was just
good,
talking
man.
about you, man.
Yeah, I heard you talking that stuff, bro. About if y'all didn't have them penalties, y'all would have scored a couple more touchdowns. We could. Same thing with us, bro. Same things with us.
Listen, listen. Do I gotta pull the question back up for you to let him have his Masters, eh?
Man, he know what's up, man.
And then
Hey, he already had to wear that Buckeye shirt, and he got a gift for me winning, so it's cool. We ain't gotta talk about it.
he been coming with some Texas heat too. The last couple of shirts he been having on, they been some heat since he done had to wear that Buckeye shirt.
Yeah, but that's compliments of Zen Master though. He the one gave me that fiery shirt.
That's because I ain't had no plans on wearing it.
Guys,
None.
Hey, listen, money well spent then.
Right.
well spent. We had the who should have a great game for Notre Dame today. That's where we was at. You could go ahead and it's just good to see you, man. We know you had Long start to your morning, but definitely good to see you. And I got the text, told the people everything was good. Don't be surprised if you jump.
Everybody,
You know,
everybody from Notre Dame got to have a good game.
yeah.
Everybody, you know what I mean? No drop balls, no missed tackles, no offsides, no false starts. They got to play a perfect game today. And they
Perfecto.
got to win. They got to stay in the game for the first quarter. They can't lose the first quarter bad.
Yeah.
Can't be 21-0. Can't be none of that.
If Ohio State come out, man, like if they get a touchdown in the first possession, it could get ugly fast. That's just my thoughts. And they coming out, I think, with a different steam. Tonight, I think it's going to be totally different. You're talking about a rivalry within itself with Ohio State, Notre Dame. Freeman, on one end, who's done great things for Ohio State as well. So Notre Dame, like you said, everybody got to play great. Every single person, down to the coordinators.
I just hope that Notre Dame has a good game plan for this game. For one, they got to take a page out of Steve Dickerson's playbook and hold that ball. Don't hike the ball until it's under 5 seconds. Slow the game down. Keep Ohio State's offense on the sideline and try to get a bunch of 4 and 5 yard runs where they're in good situations on third and short, where they can also have that the legs of Riley Leonard. Everybody, like y'all both said, got to play well in this game. They can't have penalties. They can't have mistakes offensively and defensively. But I think Riley Leonard has to be the man today. He has to make good throws. He got to run when the opportunity is there. It's all on Riley Leonard today if Notre Dame has any chance of winning this game.
Man, Notre Dame can't make any mistakes, bro. They don't have no room for error. They have no margin for error, bro. It's that simple. Like we could come out and have another game where we got 9 penalties, 75 yards, and still be able to win this game. If they have any type of performance like that, trust me, it's gonna be a blowout.
Next one. Darnell said we won it ugly. He said we won it ugly fast. I want y'all to just start off, go crazy. He said, then the next one would be who should have a great game for Ohio State today?
They ain't in their makeup that make it ugly fast.
Man, this is a pick your poison type of question. I mean, if Ibuka go over 100 yards, I like my chances. If Jeremiah go over 100 yards, I like my chances. If Travion have 9 carries and 85 yards, I like my chances. If Will Howard goes 25 for 32 with 3 touchdowns, I like my chances. If the defense continue to do what they do, I like my chances. It's a wide range. It's just about it's so many dudes on that roster. It's like, whose turn is it to change the game this time?
I'm gonna stick with what Parlay Post said about Downs, Caleb Downs. I'm gonna go with Caleb Downs, and the reason I say that on the defensive side is just because of the fact that Notre Dame's offense with Riley Leonard, he moved his legs. He found Greyhouse. He found the tight end last game. He was moving around and made big plays. And if Downs is moving around like Palomalu, like one of your boys in Troy, I think that makes the difference. On the offensive side, I would say Ibuka. If he goes over 100, Ohio State win this game in flying colors. Does that mean they can't stop nothing across the middle, and that opens up things for Smith? But I'm going to go with Downs. If he could command that defensive side of the ball, I think Notre Dame comes out with a tough loss today.
Hey, his name is Boogeyman, Moss.
Boogeyman?
Yeah, that's the Boogeyman. He always walking them down,
Jason, the Boogeyman.
I'm gonna go with Will Howard, man. I think Will Howard, he's gonna have to command this game. He's gonna have to control it. He's gonna have to get them in the. I don't even does he even check down or change plays during the game, or is it all on the offensive coordinator making them calls?
So they in the helmet until about around 15 on the play clock. They might change the play in the helmet for him, but he ain't doing it.
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to try to give you some props if he was doing that, but I think he's going to have to be able to command this game and do the things that they need him to do in order to really blow this game open. Which there's a very good chance that Ohio State probably blow these boys out, man. Um, but it just depends on what Notre Dame does offensively. I'm going with Will Howard.
I'm going with the defense, period. If the defense show up like they've been showing up these last games, there's no chance for Notre Dame. No chance.
Who'll be the offensive defensive MVP in this here game? Man, that's a good question.
I'm gonna go Jack and Caleb. And Ibuka. Sleeper pick G. Scott though. Sleeper on offense.
I'm gonna go Downs and 32.
It seems like y'all already got y'all's picks on who gonna win the game. I'm going Love and I'm going Watts for Notre Dame on the offensive and defensive.
I don't think Notre Dame got a chance for real.
Yeah, I think that's my picks on the offensive defensive side because I think they have to play the best game of their life, like you said, just in Notre Dame period, in order for them to win this type of game.
The more I think about it, the less I got faith in Notre Dame. It's about to be like. I don't think they got nothing for them.
Donnell said Styles have to cover sideline to sideline.
Hey, Donnell, they better take something out of Sark's playbook when it comes to that because he is the one thing that they could possibly get off. If they send that running back on some wheel routes and he get caught up in them coverages, they got the receivers running them rubs. We've seen Styles could be had in them type of situations. So they better.
They've done it.
They better take a note out of the play.
But I'm telling you what Notre Dame got going for them. When they throw that little screenplay to number 6, what's his name? Number 6. He can get loose. Yeah, he can get loose. That they had it. That's why Ohio State will have to tackle. And I'm not confident in number 1. I think he trashed for Ohio State. That corner, I think he trashed myself.
He's trash. He's trash.
I expect everybody to hate when I'm about to get a natty today. I expect it, dog.
Zen Master, you got to be
honest. Still natty chance, man.
I don't want
to believe in that boy.
You didn't even know Dalvin Cook played for Florida State. I don't want to hear.
Who said Dalvin Cook ain't play for Florida State?
You said he played at South Carolina.
I said his brother, bro. James Cook. That's who he is talking about.
What did he say?
I ain't said nothing about Dalvin Cook, bro.
I told you Dalvin Cook played at Florida State. You said
Dalvin Cook played at Florida State. James Cook, his brother, bro. What are you talking about?
Nah, bro.
I must have missed Ben Sam. Listen. I know where Dalvin Cook played at, bro. That's one of my boys. Number 4. I got a picture of him on my Facebook. Trust me. Believe it.
Y'all about to feel this, Natty. It's cool. Hate all y'all. Hey, thank you too, Po. You want me to
tell them my pick, or you want me to take my pick back?
Hey, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for y'all, Po. So we really appreciate our enemies on the other side. You know what I mean? So we wouldn't be here without y'all. We give y'all credit.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. We still natty champs till about like 9 o'clock or something. We still natty champs.
Facts.
Who wins? And what's your score predictions?
Oh man.
It depends on kind of Ohio State, man. Ohio State determined everything in this game, bro. If they come out flat, you know what I mean, make it a barn burner where Ohio State under 13, you know what I mean, or Ohio State can blow this thing out in the first quarter. It'd be over by halftime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't even think Notre Dame gonna get over 21 for real.
If they get 21, they won.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to get over 21.
You said if Notre Dame get 21, they won the game?
Yeah, because that means they played the style of football that they needed to play. We haven't gave up more than 17 points, but once this year.
Donnell said Notre Dame 14, Ohio State 35.
Oh no, we gave up 21 to Oregon. I forgot about that. That was like a luck 21 though. That don't really count.
There are some Ohio State fans out there that got me wishing that this game would be 24-21 Notre Dame because they just talk so much bullshit. So much of a homer, man. And I'm like, dude, you make people want to hate Ohio State, man.
Yeah.
Because you're such a homer. You ain't even making no sense. But then there's guys like Zen Master, Zaya, my cousin. Well, Howard sometimes be talking crazy too, but that's my cousin.
Nah. Howard the one be talking crazy.
Yeah.
He's the one to make you hate Ohio State.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go Ohio State 30-something to 17.
Man.
Yeah, him and Carl Jones, boy, they make you be like, dude, come on, man.
34-10, man. 34-10.
You want to hear my predictions in, Master?
I already know. Go make it 5 weeks in a row. You pick against my team. Go ahead.
I see. This is what I like, man, because I got somebody that was hitting my phone at 7 o'clock this morning asking me what my pick was. The Ohio State Buckeyes.
Man, you just picked two dudes to win the MVP for Notre Dame, man. You can't make your mind up.
Because I always keep people on their toes, man. I just said that's what my thoughts. In order for them to win, that's just who I think had to have the best game, and that's the only way they could, I feel, win.
Moss,
I'm going with Ohio State.
You wouldn't even be you, bruh. Pick Notre Dame. I know you want to, bruh. You wouldn't even be you if you don't.
Now you want him to stop the jinx, you know?
Yeah, I'm not, man. I'm going with the Ohio State University. It's tough that I'm picking them, but I mean, they doing what they doing, man. Football is football, and seeing what they doing, and then Notre Dame not having all their starters. I think that's going to be a big factor, man. And in history, 8 championships on both sides. Who gonna get the 9th tonight?
David and Goliath, man.
David and Goliath battle, man. But I'm going with the Buckeyes. I'm gonna say 38-21.
Notre Dame don't got a chance.
Yeah. If Mossberg did pick Notre Dame to beat Ohio State, he would just be taking a page out of your book, Zen Master. You picked against Texas for like 10 weeks straight, bro.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Listen.
It's a lie.
You said Arkansas was going to beat us. You said Texas A&M was going to beat us.
I did not say Arkansas was going to beat y'all. I said Texas A&M, and then I picked Georgia against y'all. So I'm 1-1.
You picked Georgia both times.
And then I picked Arizona State. I won it.
Arizona State.
Yeah, Arizona
State won that game. They watched the targeting call.
That's 5 weeks straight right there.
Well, they watched
oh my God. Y'all crazy, man.
I got your Buckeyes, Zen Master. I know it's going to make the whole city proud. I know how the city feel about knowing where I'm at with these Buckeyes, but they get the win, man. It's going to be that's just how I feel, man.
Hey, just for general purposes, just for a quick GP too. No, you might as well go ahead and make that 11 because your next game is against Ohio State.
Oh,
you might as well go ahead and make that 11 straight weeks because y'all play us week 1.
Ooh.
Listen. Y'all losing is just as many players as we're gonna lose this year to the draft, right?
Right.
Like, we got the better quarterback.
How can you say that?
Man, come on, man. You already know what our dude can do. We don't know.
What I seen him run the ball. I ain't seen him do nothing else.
Look, go watch the game against Mississippi State, and then turn around and watch the next game.
You talking about the bottom of the SEC?
That don't matter, bro. He lit them up.
My God.
He lit them up.
I expect your number 2s to light up the bottom of the SEC. My number 2s to light up the bottom of the Big Ten too.
If you say so.
We ain't seen no number 2 get in on the quarterback side this year yet.
Hey, we got a lot of experience returning, even though we losing a lot. Keep that in mind. And we got our best offensive player and our best defensive player returning. Keep that in mind.
Whatever happens, you make sure you sit next to me.
Jeremiah Smith and Caleb Downs.
Caleb ain't returning.
He can't go pro.
He only a sophomore.
He only a sophomore? Oh, okay.
Yeah, only sophomore. But listen, man, listen. You just make sure you sit right next to me inside the shoe. Right next to me, bro. Not 3 seats down. Right next to me inside the shoe. So every time we score and Archman do a good play, I'm gonna be like, I told you so. I told
Hey,
you so.
hey, you gonna be willing to be in Buckeye territory though, right? You ain't nervous
Oh,
about
I'm
that,
cool.
is
I'm
you?
cool with that. I'm cool with that. I don't
Okay.
mind. I don't mind going up in Ohio State Stadium because y'all ain't gonna let nobody mess with me.
Nah, not at all. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, not at all. Yeah, you got
Let
that
me
100% right.
let me ask y'all this real quick, man, since we don't have no more questions in the chat. If Ohio State blows out Notre Dame and they beat them handily, do you think the committee next year is going to make sure that they make both sides kind of even? That if they do get a championship matchup, they get it with two evenly matched up teams? Because this side, the other side was totally jacked up, man. What's your
But
thoughts
nah,
on that?
they thought it was even. They thought it was even. They did.
Really?
They thought it was even, but it wasn't even. They thought it was even. Trust me. They thought that was an
Wow.
even slate. Only thing they messed up on is they had to put SMU and the Clemson in. Clemson ain't been Clemson all year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just won their conference. You know what I mean? Then SMU and then the Boise. They're gonna fix that this year. Trust me. They gonna fix that. It's gonna be a lot of SEC Big Ten in there. Watch. In bowl games, it's gonna be a lot of SEC Big Ten in there.
Hey,
Mossberg,
hey,
you got to
salute,
step your game
Donnell.
up.
Hey, you feel me?
You said what?
Hey, I did that.
Mossberg, y'all got to step y'all's game up.
Man, who you telling, man? We better. Fast. I'm not liking the way it's looking. We've been getting some nice little recruits in. I've been liking what I've been seeing on the back end lately. I've been keeping tabs.
I'm gonna say this too though about this year. I don't think college football was as strong as we been used to in the years past for real. Like some of these teams that we was used to like really being nice for real wasn't really nice. You know what I mean?
That portal, man. That third year, that year
I think it's gonna shake back though.
And that nil, yeah.
NIL.
The portal
I think
and
it's gonna
nil, I
shake
think,
back,
make
though.
a change.
You can, man. These dudes leaving for the bread, man. Texas Tech is number one in the portal. Texas Tech got bread, bro.
Yeah.
They number one in the portal.
We know it's money in Texas. We know that.
Yeah, they number one in the portal. Only reason why Texas A&M ain't doing it because it shied them off what Jimbo did.
Yeah.
They still paying Jimbo.
Yeah.
Jimbo took $75 million from him. He robbed them for real.
I think that's what hurt us a lot.
You know what I mean?
Too,
like
when he left them years, like just dealing with that aftermath of that. But I've been watching these next couple of years. I'm gonna like what we do. I'm not even gonna talk much. I've just been watching the recruiting, and I'm hoping we get these two brothers that's coming in, and they both 5 stars for 26. But we definitely locked and loaded picking this thing from next year.
But y'all had the biggest decline though, bro.
I know.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, that had the biggest decline.
Man,
Donnell saying I'm gonna be wearing an Ohio State shirt early in the season next year. Donnell, guess what, bro? That guy over here to the right of me or left of me, Zen Master Zaya, he's gonna be wearing a Texas shirt, bro. He's gonna be wearing a Texas shirt, and I know somebody else gonna bet me. Michelle Barstow gonna bet me a friendly bet too. She probably gonna be wearing a Texas shirt too.
Man. But yeah, that's
Hey, but what I'm about to say? I'm about to say, hey, Moss, I wouldn't go to Florida State if I'm in Florida.
I ain't gonna lie,
I'm
man.
going to the U, and if it ain't the U, I'm going to Florida. That's the last school I want to go to right now.
Yeah, and my thoughts was always, man, when we didn't get Deion Sanders, we was gonna feel the effect of not getting him and bringing him to Florida State. When we had the opportunity, we had the money. All they had to do is get beside themselves and bring that man in.
I don't think he'll never
let bygones be bygones, man. You got to forget and forget in life. Some people just don't.
Y'all got to open up the vault for him to come Florida State. He feels so disrespected, man.
Yeah.
10 years, $100 million.
Yeah,
I
man.
read the article, man. It's deeper than that, bro. It's deep, man.
Yeah,
Like,
he feels
they gotta
so
forgive and
disrespectful,
forget,
man.
man.
Like,
They ain't even calling when the opportunity opened up.
yeah,
Like they ain't even
him and what's name did it at the same time, man. Him
Yeah.
and Nike. He
Yeah.
said he ain't thought he was gonna never wear a pair of Nikes, and then he went to Colorado, and then Nike stepped up.
They rolled
And
out the red carpet for him.
Yeah, and brought them Deons back. You know what I mean? Like,
Donnell said he's taking all bets against Moss next season.
And he got I know he a Buckeye. But nah, you can take them all if you want, man. Bring that NFL team too. Wonder if he a Cowboys fan.
now he a Giant.
Oh yeah, he don't want no bets. No Saturday, Sunday bets.
Z Master, you ain't going outside, are you?
Man, I've been shoveling snow today. Yeah, man, I almost got frostbite on my face, dog.
You feel me?
Man, I thought I was cool.
It's that cold out there. If you hit your hands, you might cry.
Oh,
bro.
Yeah.
I've been doing walks the last couple mornings, man. Like I've been thought I was cool this morning. Sheesh. I was like, nah, I ain't going nowhere, man. I'm chilling.
Hey, it's so cold today. They is like, hey, you got to come back and check the building because the freezing temperatures might mess up something in the building. I'm supposed to come back at 7 o'clock. I got my night guy doing it, dog. I tell him, like, bro, I'm going to be drinking. I'm going to be into it. You got to come help a brother out.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
You probably ain't even going to be at work tomorrow, especially if y'all lose. Ooh, you ain't even going to be at work tomorrow, bro.
Hey,
man.
My daughter make me get up. I'm going to be at work.
It might not be school tomorrow.
I'm gonna still have to come in though.
We don't have school, but the students don't come. We got professional development tomorrow, and then records day on Wednesday. So the kids don't come all week until Thursday.
Oh man,
we love this. We love this. Listen, Columbus City schools, man. Listen, it's I ain't gonna say it's gravy because it's not gravy because whenever them children come, it's some work. But they give us them days off, man, that we need to where we can, regenerate ourselves, man. So I'm loving it.
Sure.
Thanks. Hey, and I ain't got to come in on Wednesday. So really, I just got to make it tomorrow.
Oh, you don't? Oh, that's love.
Nah, man. I got a personal day.
Oh, okay, okay.
My daughter go to gym, so they be having so many days off. It's crazy, man. Like they have Friday off.
You be like, why are you here?
Yeah, they had Friday off. I was like, man, what?
Yeah. Hey, did y'all talk about the 2 playoff games already? Y'all talked about that?
Yeah.
Yep.
What your thoughts on it is?
Well, I think if it wouldn't have snowed and stuff, man, they would have gave the Eagles some problems, man. But that snow helped Saquon Barkley, especially in that second half when that long run he got. Because once Jalen Hurts banged up that knee, he wasn't the same guy, man. And I think if it was not snowing out there, the Rams probably would have won that game against them. And then, man, I was rooting for Lamar Jackson, man, but he had made too many mistakes early in the game, man, and couldn't get back. And then, of course, the tight end dropped that 2-point conversion.
Check his bank account.
Yeah.
Check his bank account. He dropped 2 crucial ones.
Yeah, he dropped 2 crucial ones, yeah.
And he dropped 2 crucial ones and had a fumble.
Man. Yeah. And I thought when he got that pass, I was like, uh-oh. I said, Baltimore about to do what they do. And he fumbled the football. I said, wow. It's over with, man. But yeah,
I did like the way Josh Allen and he went straight over there to Lamar Jackson, man, and gave him his love, man. I like that.
Yeah, he very big on sportsmanship. I think that's one thing a lot of people do like about Josh Allen. Separate himself from a lot of people. That's how he is how good he is with his sportsmanship.
He humble, man, because he's from that small college, bro. Yeah, he humble, and he a top-notch quarterback, man. So that's hard work, man.
Yeah.
Down there said hurt on injury reserve for the next game. I doubt it. I doubt it. He playing if he got a broken leg, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He's
he's
got to be.
playing regardless.
Yeah, it's got to be an ACL or something for him not to play. He playing. This is the NFC Championship, man.
Facts. You know. Then there were 4.
It's like boom, he playing. But the young boy Daniels, bro, like we talked, man, dude, impressive, man. He impressive.
Hey,
he don't get rattled,
Paul,
man.
my brother, a Cowboy fan, man, they was flooding the group chat. They was like, man, he done made the NFC Championship before Dak Prescott.
Yeah, true story. True story. And look, with Dallas's defensive coordinator last year.
Facts.
Yeah, which is crazy.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
I just
I
think
get rid of that bum.
Get him. Yeah, Doc got to go. Dallas got to find a QB.
Make too much
That's
money, bro.
Story, man.
He making 60 this year, bro.
Yeah.
What?
60 mil.
Yeah. Hey, he's still good on fantasy though. Hey, keep him on your fantasy squad.
You can't trade him. You can't even get another quarterback. You're gonna have to somehow re-sign Cooper Rush, who a free agent this year.
Yeah.
Cooper Rush made him a couple more million at being a solid backup. You know what I mean? Somebody gonna get him just to be a capable backup. He capable of winning games. He won games when Dak couldn't win games.
Yeah.
Now Tennessee
You know
will
what I
take
mean?
him.
Huh?
Tennessee will take him.
Take who? Dak?
Yeah.
Man, stop it. What should happen is they should get with the Cleveland Browns and they should swap quarterbacks.
He said talks to Dion for the year, but you know what? For that, Jerry Jones had to swallow the blue pill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because Dion ain't going for none of them antics he doing.
Yeah.
Coming down on the sideline. Hey, bro, get back in that box, man.
Dion be the house like, sliding.
Yeah, he ain't going for none of that antics. But I think Dion doing good at turning these boys into men. Like, you know what I mean? That's where I think he good at. You know what I mean?
And that's why I
watch boys into young men. I think he good with that.
Yeah, because I watched a little story about Salter, the kid from Liberty that's coming. He actually coached him when his dad was a coach, coaching when he was little, playing with Dion's team when Dion had coached back in Little League. So he actually know who the kid is, watching him develop and grow up to what he is now. He know what Dion brings to the table, and just to see somebody knowing the possibilities of what you could do as an individual, that just shows the type of person Dion is. So.
And then you also got to think, man, these some of these young dudes don't have they just have a mother, man. You know what I mean? They don't have a mother. And Dion coming in their house and talking, and their mom like here. He like music for the mom, Dion coming in this lady's living room and talking about what he can do for the young man. You know what I mean? She liking what she hear, even though it's his decision, but she liking what he hear. Dion coming that father figure, man. You know what I mean? Like,
I think he gonna win that job. He got too much experience.
But I told you he got swallowed that blue pill. I don't think he want to go there, man. For real.
Yeah.
They couldn't get him this year, no way. Yeah, I mean, he
ain't going.
He ain't going nowhere. now, maybe if they drafted his son, he probably would be like, yeah. But I mean, that's wait until the draft. They got to get a coach before then.
Right.
But who gonna take Dak though? If he drafts Shador, who gonna take Dak?
The Titans.
Vikings.
Stop it. He said the
Titans. Oh man.
Hey, look. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about Dak. He's a good regular season quarterback.
We don't need that.
Yeah,
Tennessee don't care
Hey.
about the regular season. They trying to get a win in the playoffs.
Man, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, bro, Tennessee they will sign their soul over, bro, to be consistently good in the regular season.
Bro, Dak is trash,
and Dak
bro.
will provide that. He will provide that.
You
I
like
just
the
don't think
Tampa
he
Bay
can.
Bucks. Talk about the Bucks. Quit talking about my Titans, bro.
Hey, man,
Dak going to
I
Tampa
got
Bay?
2 championships in my lifetime, man. You better put some respect on it.
Dak going to
I don't
Tampa
put
Bay?
respect on Tampa Bay's name. All I'm saying is don't try to pawn off Dak Prescott on my Titans, man. We'd rather keep Will Levis.
Man, you rather stay in misery or would you rather have a top 10 quarterback?
All I'm saying is I don't want to waste any time on Dak Prescott. He's already proven what he is as an NFL quarterback. We want something better than that.
Hey,
That's
no,
all I'm
look,
saying.
just hear me
That's all
out.
I'm
No,
saying.
no. You get Dak, you draft something in the 4th or 5th round, you see if you could groom that guy, and then when Dak's contract is up, you go with the other dude, the younger dude.
I think he better off going somewhere where they need
Man, stop
instant help. And it's
Stop
a
it.
young
Yeah, tell him
quarterback.
again, bro. Stop
Jacksonville.
it.
Might
Stop.
want to go to Jacksonville or somewhere, help Lawrence.
What Donnell say? NFC B still representing with 600 plus season, best conference in the NFL. You can't be the best conference. The AFC won 2 Super Bowls back to back. I don't care how you slice it.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Like,
are we talking about somebody that like the New York Giants?
yeah, the NFC least. You know what I mean? Like, it's their best year.
Get him out of here. He like the Giants.
That's like liking the Browns in the AFC North.
He waiting on the lottery to happen.
Now that Detroit's out, I don't see anybody from the NFC being able to win the Super Bowl.
Man.
Hey, listen, though, boss, you can't be making comments like that, bro.
Nah, I'm just messing with him, man.
You a
The Giants.
Bengals fan, girl. It got better for you lately, but come on, man. What you done seen in your lifetime too? What you done seen?
Listen here, man. It ain't got better lately, man. I can go on the records, man.
No, it got better.
From Carson Palmer, then we had Andy Dalton. We got on some AFC North titles now. We ain't get the complete job done, but it's a new era of football in Cincinnati. Now, if we get these contracts signed the right way, get a nice defense moving around in Cincinnati, we get out we swallow the blue pill, like Parlay Post said. I think it'll be a shift in Cincinnati with some things on that money being spent. That's our only downfall. We don't spend the money.
Hey,
you had the leading sack leader.
I like that, but we got to get somebody to help him out. I love Hendrickson. I think that was one of the best defensive moves in franchise history, honestly. But I think we got to get another piece to add to it so he's not tearing himself up throughout the season and halfway. He in and out, with a lineup throughout the latter of the season. But other than that,
Burrow 40 plus touchdowns. Come on, man, that's insane.
Yeah, we can't start off slow, man. We start off like the way we ended the season. Man, he can mess around and throw for 50 or 60 of them things, man.
Hey, the Bengals and the Browns need to pick apart this Ohio State draft classes going into the NFL.
Man, listen, man, your Buccaneers
draft these Buckeyes.
Hey,
they gonna play for the home.
Your Buccaneers ain't too far from much either. So
I ain't too far from what?
Matthew said,
too far from what?
Talk to me.
What you say I ain't too far from?
What was the last one?
Last one what?
You talking Brady Tampa Bay or
man? I've been a Buccaneer fan all my life.
Or Barber Tampa Bay. Nah, you
You're
good.
only 12, bro. You're only 12. You're only 12.
Man, listen. Let me explain the story of how I became a Buccaneer fan. Since y'all don't really understand.
Talk to me.
The old Nintendo used to be out when the Madden came out. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I was a kid. I was like 6. You know what I mean? My boy Keyshawn Johnson came in the league, and that was my guy. I used to always play with him, but I was too young to pick a team. I was like, I ain't no Jet, but I like Keyshawn Johnson. Then he went to them Buccaneers, though, and I was a little older. I was like, that's my squad.
Oh, he went on that Super Bowl.
So you ain't like him when they had the creamsicles?
The dreamsicles?
Nah, he don't even know what they're
What the hell is a dreamsicle?
The creamsicles. You don't know about the jerseys? The
You don't know nothing
creamsicles?
about this.
Oh, the cream jerseys?
No,
Yeah, I
the
know
orange
about
ones.
the
They call them
cream jerseys. They was
creamsicles.
on the game.
Okay.
Yeah, they was on the game. That's back when you could create your own playbook on Madden. Y'all don't remember them days.
Stop. What? We
Y'all
older
don't
than
remember them
you.
days.
We older than you.
You right. But you wasn't playing games then, though.
Yeah, I was
You wasn't
too.
playing
I
no
was.
more.
That's the only game I played was football.
Okay,
I couldn't play the basketball. They steal the ball too much from me. You know what I mean? So I played that football. I was mad freak, man. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't play that basketball though.
I ain't mess with that Madden. I was on the basketball. That Madden.
Yeah, I was mad, dude. Who Matthews? He said something.
Let me see. He said Matthew. He said Burrows is a great QB. They need better pieces on offensive line and defense. I agree. Totally agree, man.
Y'all been working that offensive line for a while now. Because you remember he led the league in getting sacks 2 years in a row.
It's just a mix-up. I like the young guy we got from Georgia. I like what it's became the last 2 years, I would say. What it's become the last couple of years, minus the injuries. This is probably the healthiest it's been with what we've been having as far as in our core. But I just think we need some pieces defensively, man. That's the only way I think we could really take off, because if our defense makes stops, offense gonna do what it do.
See, what it is NFL making priority on the receiver ends or whatever. You know what I mean? Like they got to make the priority on them linemen again. You know what I mean? Because I remember it was your left tackle was the second highest paid on the team when it was the quarterback. It was the quarterback and the left tackle. Yeah. You know what I mean? The highest paid on the team. But now you got the skill positions, receivers, it's receivers and tight ends, because they ain't paying the running backs.
Right.
They ain't paying them. You know what I mean? So they got to get back to their business to paying these linemen again and let them play. Like we already seen it. We seen it with the Eagles. The Eagles got the best line in the NFL, and these dudes is getting paid like that too.
They get paid,
yeah. You know what I mean? Like then you got Saquon, so you know they had to do that. You know what I mean? Because you get a top name running back like that, you spend all that bread on him, and you don't have no line. That's right. Barry Sanders. That's feeding the purpose. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
shoot, there was a time in the NFL draft where left tackles was getting drafted way before defensive tackles. Now defensive tackles is getting drafted before left tackles. And I'm like, what? The game didn't change that much. You're not protecting your quarterback now, but you're getting a defensive guy. But that's the way it is now, man. It's like, what?
Yeah. That's how it used to be, man. Gotta get back to that. These left tackles, they don't come dime a dozen. And then if you're a left-hand quarterback, you gotta get a right tackle. Because Tua, man, I don't know what's up with Tua, man. You know what I mean? He got to do some valuation this offseason.
I didn't know he suffered another hip injury until I talked to Justin that day on that interview, man. I'm like, what? I didn't know he got hurt in the last game of the season.
Yeah.
So he really needs to do some evaluation on his career, man.
Bruh, he Glass Joe, bruh.
Yeah.
He Glass Joe, man. Like,
anything else you got to say about your Bucks today, Zen Master?
Man, we out of the playoffs. Ain't no need to talk about my team. You know what I mean?
No, he's talking about the other
Bucks. You said y'all out the hold on. You said y'all out of the playoffs?
I'm Bucks in both sides. You feel me? I'm thinking you saying that.
you what Bucks you think? Come on, man, Zen.
Nah, because we were talking NFL, bro. Like, why would you lead like that? We was talking
the only
NFL.
Bucks people should think we talking about today.
Moss,
everybody know what's going to happen today.
Moss, you know what he's saying though? You know what he's saying, Moss? He said you throw so many shots, he don't know which way they're coming.
Man, listen, ain't nobody caring about none of them shots.
And I did it in the gold Notre Dame shirt.
There you go.
So you know I'm showing love, man. Zen.
Hey, listen, I love you, Moss. This is just a courtesy from the Bucks family. You want to come over, bro? We accept an
Hey,
application.
look.
Go ahead, turn your application in, bro. You need something to root for.
Listen.
Can you get in before 7:30?
Nah, he can't get in. We're gonna review all applications.
If y'all want me in,
I
need me a Smitty from O Block jersey. I need me a warm-up bag. I need me a book bag. I need me some baller shorts.
Well, put your application in. It is a holiday, so you know the office is closed. We'll get back to you on the next business day.
I'll think about that application, man. I don't do those things in Dope Campbell, man. That's against our policy.
Zen Master, I'm going back to your Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. Why? If Keyshawn Johnson was the reason why you liked the team, you sure wasn't the uniform. Why didn't you like the Jets?
I'm just not a Jet. It didn't fit my vibe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not a Jet, bro. You know, it's just not my vibe. And then the green is ugly. That green is ugly. That ain't even the money green. That's like some like sandpaper ashed it out green. You know what I mean? Like it ain't my vibe.
I feel you, bro. I mean, anybody outside of New York, wherever the Jets is stationed at, that like the Jets, they got issues.
Right.
Yeah, they do.
I don't think I know not one Jets fan.
I know one. John Davis, man. He's the big Jets fan.
This dude named
John Davis is a Jets fan, man.
What's his name is too? Corey. What's his name? Corey Burns used to play with be with McGrew all the time. Be with Durrell.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Corey. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I think McGrew said that too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Donnell, leave the man alone. Leave him alone, bro.
He said,
I
"Don't make me."
Said the last couple streams.
Zen, you know what I do want him
immediately.
Look, we got till 7:00. You know, I switch my pick in a heartbeat.
He said Moss picked OSU, but repping Notre Dame in his Notre Dame shirt.
Hey, next year we gonna keep a tally of our records in these picks, man.
Yeah.
I need to know.
Yeah,
I really need to know.
And I'm gonna keep tally of y'all's picks too.
Because I think Moss at like 35% right now.
Dang.
Hey.
Yeah.
What's Lee Corso's percentage, man?
Man, Lee Corso old, man.
I know. I just throw picks out there, man. I like my picks when I pick them, man.
No, your brain worked better than his, man.
But I'm going with the Ohio State Buckeyes. What's wrong with my pick today? Just because I got on a gold shirt. This is because I had a fan, like I said, he said, "Who is you picking?" this morning. I wasn't giving it away. So when I came on with the gold shirt, they just thought it was Notre Dame.
I thought you was picking your college. I thought you was about to put on the Michigan hat. You know what I'm saying? I thought you was picking your college.
Hey, Poe, you can have him, bro.
Yeah.
You can have him.
You know, I can't wear no Florida State gear this year, so man, just talking about it at this point, I wish it could be there.
Yeah, you can. You can still rep your team.
Oh no, I'm just saying, like.
I mean, look at this. I got on the Tennessee Titans and we 3-14.
Yeah.
I got the number one pick in the draft.
Keeping my boys on chill.
Who quarterbacking for y'all next year? Who quarterback from Florida State next year?
Costello's, Boston College quarterback.
Okay, that's a good pick.
He
just little. He just little.
Like
he a Colin Murray type dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he little like that. He run like him too.
That portal, man. The people, when you on your feet with this portal and you making things happen with the nil deals, kids is gonna flock to that. If you're not doing your thing when it comes to making stuff happen, that's gonna hurt you and your prestige. It don't matter what university you at. You're gonna see players going and switching schools, man. That's one thing I've been seeing. So I just hope we could do something to turn it around fast, but I've been seeing progression.
I think dude's family probably messed them up for us. Jordan Davis for them wanting him the red shirt this year, and his chance to get on the field was great. How they played today. I mean, last year with Orgy and Warren and Tuttle how they played, and he was a true freshman. For them wanting him the red shirt, it was a bad thing because now we got the 5-star Bryce Underwood. We got this dude who possibly is going to start. Everybody putting their bags in on Bryce Underwood, but this dude Mikey Keenan from Florida State, Fresno State. You know what I mean? We got him. He can spin that ball.
He can throw that
You
ball.
know what I mean? He can spin the ball, and how talented Chase Herbstreit is. Even though his numbers wasn't like that, but his mechanics is like that, and we don't know how Jordan mechanics is because we don't know how he been getting coached up. You know what I mean? You got to think Chase Herbstreit, his dad is a quarterback, so you know his mechanics is right. At least that, you know what I mean? At least his mechanics is right. So you know what I mean? I think dude might get in the portal. You know what I mean? His parents probably messed him up for that, for him not playing, because he probably could have been starting the last 5 or 6 games as a true freshman. But she said she wanted him red shirt.
Right.
She wasn't expecting this Bryce Underwood, the best quarterback in the nation, to come to us because he was already slated for LSU. You know what I mean? So could have messed him up, man.
Yeah, because this would have been a perfect year for him to get some run. So
Yep.
other teams can at least get to see if he can play or not. Now,
Yeah.
Who wants you? You ain't got no tape. You done set the bench for Michigan, a team that you should have been playing. Your mama done got in your business.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's jacked up. Mossberg, y'all got a pretty tough schedule next year, man. Y'all open up with Alabama, and then you got to still play Florida, Miami, and Clemson. That's a tough schedule, bro.
It's tough.
Schedule.
Then one of them non-conference games is pretty tough. One of them non-conference teams we play is actually pretty good.
Y'all still got Clemson in them, right?
Yeah, they got Clemson.
Yeah, I'm saying y'all still got them. You know they're gonna play y'all hard no matter what.
Yeah, all them teams gonna play, man.
Yeah, they're gonna play y'all hard no matter what.
They like trying to knock us off now. You get a win against Florida State, it don't matter. It's Florida State.
And then what's your name? What's the name of y'all's conference, right? SMU.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? SMU on the open up, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if y'all played them or not, but you know what I mean? Like, they on the up and up. You don't think they gonna get no people? You got to think SMU's in Texas. They got their bread, man.
I feel they definitely gonna get some people for sure.
They got their bread, man. Like, especially them dudes that's good enough that really can't get into Texas Tech or Texas A&M. They're gonna go right down to SMU and like, man, plug me in, man. Plug me in.
And they can play. They're gonna play right away. It ain't gonna be no wait.
All right, well, if y'all done, man, we can wrap it up if y'all done.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was all.
Well, if y'all ain't working tomorrow, I guess we can get them early tomorrow and talk about the game.
Cool. We definitely can. We could definitely do that. Even if I work tonight, that's cool.
I'll be at the school, but I can get on. It's just a PD day, so everything will be on the other computer, so I can get on.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool. All right,
what time y'all thinking? What's a good time for you?
10 probably.
You tell us what time you gonna be like really available. Probably like 10 or 11, probably 11, like again.
Cool.
Okay, I could do 11.
All right, that'll work. Cool then. Well, we appreciate everyone tuning in, man. Make sure you like and subscribe. Flip back through some of the videos, chop it up a little bit with us, and chime in. Let us know your thoughts as well. And make sure you stay locked in and loaded because we're gonna be coming up with them parlay po picks for you. And we got WTP Sports dude as he came into the stream, slid right back on in, and everything is good his way. Level Up Sports 10. Like I said, we appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, hit us up in that search button, and we'll see y'all soon, as we always do. Hit y'all with the peace signs.
Peace down there.